Ten String Tavern Sports, Episode 3, NFL preseason. Welcome, guys.
Good to be back.
Thanks for coming in.
No problem. Appreciate you having me.
As always, we have our sports professional analyst, Jeremy Cusick, behind the
Easy.
mic. We have two local sponsors this evening that sent their ambassadors to help me out with this graph I made. So I told Sylph before we started, I said last time we did the NCAA one, we didn't really have like a goal or anything. So we kind of were just like, how about Arizona? Like, how about this wide out? So we didn't really have a goal or any really like thing to drive a debate. Yeah. So I came up with this graphic. And if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, the number one app to listen to this podcast, you can go on, see the video of us doing this, or it'll be pretty easy to follow along if you're just listening in. So I have a tier graph with, I would say, the top 10 NFL teams this season. We have it broken into top 4 teams, teams 5 through 8, and 2 contenders. And our goal today is to compromise on a graph.
Ooh.
And if we have any problems, any interjections, we'll go in a little debate.
Embrace debate. And
for every team that we can't find a compromise, I'll remove an article of clothing. So I really know nothing about this season of NFL. Can you guys tell me if there's like a top 4 that's kind of just obvious that we can just, or is that up for debate as well?
I don't know about top 4. There's a couple, like, I'd say the Eagles are probably.
Can't go wrong with the Eagles and Chiefs.
Can't go wrong with the Eagles.
Well, let's just throw them up if you can see
Bengals.
Bengals. Where's the Eagles?
Yeah.
Should I put it in a little bit more better order?
So they're probably there.
We got the Chiefs.
Bengals probably there. Chiefs probably there. I mean, I don't know how good the Chiefs are going to be. They did lose the people, but you can't.
You got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
Until you knock
Andy
them off,
Reid.
you can't really take them out.
As soon as you go Kelce, Mahomes.
Niners?
All right.
Niners?
I honestly have the Niners in the bottom half. I want to say contenders on mine.
Contenders?
I don't believe that Brock Purdy is that guy.
Yeah.
We just rolling a little bit last year.
Just kind of hit a sweet spot and got a fluke.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years Kyle Shanahan's system can cover his quarterbacks.
Right.
And they have 3 guys in that room right now that I don't believe in. So.
No. Well, clearly they don't believe in Trey Lance either.
Yeah, number 3rd pick.
Bengals? Well,
Bengals.
Burrow's hurt,
JV.
but he should be back.
Yeah, he'll
They're
be
decent.
Right.
I had him as my 3rd. The Bengals.
As your 3rd?
I had these 2. I had the Eagles 1. I had the Chiefs 2. I had the Bengals 3.
I would like the Bengals in the top 4.
No, absolutely.
I would say,
absolutely.
all right, we'll throw Bengals up there.
They've been there the last few years.
Okay, 4th.
Man.
This is where it gets wild.
Yeah.
This is
Fourth's tough.
This is when the room is going to be very objective. I had Pittsburgh. I had the Steelers in 4.
Okay. I mean, they're always there. They're always.
I know.
They're going to have a winning season every year, and
it's.
Is it the Browns fan in you that's giving this reaction?
But I don't know. It's just.
Year.
Obviously, I don't like the Steelers. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm a Browns fan, but it's so annoying because they're always there.
Solid
No matter how good they are, no matter how bad their offense has been. Last year, their offense was terrible, and yet they still won 10 games because their defense is just so.
Another year, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, and he looked solid towards the end of last year. So I mean, they're always up there. I don't know. Jets made a bunch of moves, but I don't know if I believe in them yet.
That's a tough
because you haven't seen them.
You got the Bills.
I don't know who.
The Ravens.
My argument for Steelers, obviously, you guys know I'm a Steelers fan. Mm-hmm. In all my years of Steelers football, I say this is the most exciting year coming into the year that I'm looking forward to.
Right.
Our defense goes without saying. You guys are amazing. And they have an embarrassment of riches, kind of like Philadelphia. Not as extreme as Philadelphia, but it's just an embarrassment of riches. Nick Herberg coming in And he looks like, hey, if TJ can go down for a couple days, just plug and play
Right
this
there,
guy. Yeah.
Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, Patrick
Oh,
Oh, I
Peterson.
forgot about him.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup.
Porter Jr. He's looking
Oh,
good,
yeah.
and he's battling against Pickens every day. So
Mhm.
got that iron sharpens
Exactly.
iron kind of vibe.
Knew they were
on.
going to take him. Just
Yeah.
they're a big family.
I'm glad we shored up our offensive line. O-line looks great. So Najee should have a wonderful year. Pickett should be pretty clean.
No, absolutely.
So yeah,
Deontay Johnson, he's still there. Is that?
and you know what? I have this debate all the time. Guys, they sleep on Deontay Johnson.
He's
I think
solid.
he's pretty dang good.
He's in my top. I don't want to put a number out there,
Right,
but he's in my top tier of wide receivers. I'm excited for him this year.
Yeah, he's been impressive.
It's just that I just think AFC is so loaded.
It is.
There's not many bad teams in the AFC. The AFC North is loaded. AFC East is loaded.
Yeah, very much.
The West, I mean, yeah, you have the Chiefs, but
You have the Chargers.
the Chargers are good. You would
Broncos
think
might have a
Denver.
turnaround.
You would think Denver would be better. Sean Payton, Russell. I don't see Russell Wilson playing that bad again.
No.
I would.
yeah.
I mean, I would hope not.
You would think Sean Payton would hopefully.
Yeah. And then,
And
I
the
mean,
Raiders?
even the Raiders, they went.
Jimmy G.
They got Jimmy G, but
Adams. I don't know. Did they ever figure out Josh Jacobs? Is he?
I think he's.
I think he returned.
Yeah, I think
he's
he's
back.
back. Yeah. So
I will say you guys mentioned Jets. I had the Jets at 5.
yeah, the Jets-
So I
That's-
can compromise the Jets in there. That's the way
I mean,
you
if
guys
you have
wanna
Aaron
roll.
Rodgers, it's
and they're
Their defense is
good.
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
And they got. I didn't
Solid
know. I
D-line.
just saw this. I didn't know they went and got McCole Hardman from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
picked
like,
that up
there's
on
a
Hard
speed
Knocks.
with yeah. That's where I saw it. And then with Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
and
Lazard.
Lazard.
They
He's
brought
there.
Cobb in, I believe.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, he's there.
They got DeAndre. Was it DeAndre? No,
Dalvin Cook
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, yeah, they just got him.
So I mean,
yeah,
with Brees Hall.
Brees Hall.
If Brees, I mean, they can. Even if Brees doesn't stay healthy, I
Right.
mean, they still have
Yeah,
Dalvin
Dalvin.
Cook. So it's like,
I
Sauce Gardner,
yeah.
defensive rookie of the year last year.
so
I
who-
think
I don't know. I don't know who I'd go for. I
We
really
can just
don't.
put a placeholder at number 4 and then
We can.
see if we
all
can do
right.
some switches.
Who would you want to put it for, kids? Right
The
now.
Giants.
Okay. that's the Giants fan talking.
They're building.
Yeah, they're building. I wouldn't put them at 4 yet.
No, I wouldn't either, but I had to throw them out there, give them a shout out.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, this is tough.
How about we take a turn and eliminate some teams
Okay,
that are
yeah, I was just
nowhere,
thinking that,
that are
'cause
nowhere near
Yeah.
the top. So
we
we
could
could.
probably just take out half of me.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm looking at 4 right now.
All right, who
We
do you
can
want
take
out?
The Texans aren't.
yeah, they're nowhere near. They're building.
They are.
C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson looks
Anderson,
good,
yeah.
but I don't think they're anywhere near.
Seahawks.
I say Colts aren't.
Colts. Yeah.
Colts aren't in there.
Cardinals, Arizona.
Oh my,
Cardinals,
they're
yeah,
Take some
tanking.
guys.
Heck, you could even throw in the Panthers.
Panthers. I think Bryce Young will be good for him, but I don't think they're there yet.
We might be able to do something with this pile, like if we have some time left at the end.
Yeah. Atlanta. I don't like it. You guys,
Nah.
nothing on Atlanta.
I like them.
I do.
They're outside. They're right outside my
Yeah.
contenders. I would say.
Yeah, they
Okay.
got Patriots. I don't think. I mean,
They're
it's
always
hard to
They're,
count.
they're kind of like
them
Patriots
out,
are kind of
but-
like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They're always going to be.
Yeah.
They win sloppy because their offense isn't very good, but they're
yeah.
always solid.
Buccaneers.
I don't think Tampa's going to be
No.
there. Not with Baker's quarterback. I've seen enough of that the last 5 years.
The Bears.
No, I think they could have a bet. They're going to have a better year.
They're going to be better, but
I like them right outside my contenders. too.
Yep.
Like that 11-12 area.
yeah, they just got
Ooh.
DJ Moore and
DJ, yeah, he's
Who
one.
else?
they got Claypool now, so
Yeah.
they got him last year. But
I think
Fields got
everybody.
some
I think
weapons.
that
Defense
should.
pretty
That's
good.
better.
Rams.
Yeah, definitely better on the eyes.
Better on the eyes. Makes it a little
You
easier.
could probably get the Broncos out of there for the.
Yeah, I don't think the Broncos are
Yeah.
a contender. I think they're a solid team, but yeah, the Browns. I don't see.
Browns.
See, I'm gonna say a little bias here. Browns have a chance.
But we always have a chance every year since I was
know,
born.
I know.
Somebody
It's
says,
always their
It's-
year.
Yeah.
Browns should be good this
They
year.
should. They got the weapon. I mean, offensively, we should be good.
Right, yeah.
Defensively, we went out good picks. But I gotta see
You guys
it.
are always solid on
I
defense.
gotta see it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
until you see
it's
it.
so painful.
It's the little things.
It is.
It's the little things. It's like
And that's what always makes me upset is because last year when we played Pittsburgh, I'm like, talent wise, you go man to man, we should dominate them. But we
Yeah.
make the stupidest mistakes, and Pittsburgh's just they're so
Fundamentally
fundamental.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so
Stand-
disciplined,
Standard is a standard.
Mhm,
And-
exactly.
Yeah.
and the Browns are just not disciplined.
A lot of people count the Browns out there. They're counting out Deshaun Watson. I can't count him out.
Not yet,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, the guy was out of football for 2 years, and he
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
in last year and played what 4 or 5 games.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, He didn't play great, but now he
Yeah.
has a whole off
Mhm.
season. They got
Elijah
Elijah Moore.
Elijah,
He looks
yeah.
good. They got
Him with Amari Cooper should be
yeah, good.
yeah, with Nick Chubb.
And that rookie they got, Tillman, he looks pretty good so far. So I mean, I don't think they're up there yet.
Right.
But I agree. Because seeing everybody else, I don't think the Patriots
Yeah.
are really.
They're probably,
I think
they might be last in their division because the
But
Dolphins ain't bad.
the thing
Right.
is, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots somehow sneak into the playoffs. But I don't see them contending for a Super Bowl
no.
like on that level.
Yeah. The Rams, they're going to be.
They're one of my sleepers.
I don't know.
They got Stafford back, who was hurt
Yeah.
all last year. They're playing a 4th place schedule because they were like worse
did
in the
see
division, and they got Cooper Cup back too,
Yeah, and they got Aaron Donald.
and they got Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
But
You
they did
got,
lose Jalen Ramsey, which that hurts.
You got Washington up here. Probably get them
Yeah,
guys
Yeah.
down the
Yeah.
bottom.
I
down
don't
there.
see Washington doing very good. Actually, they look decent. That the quarterback looked okay. Sam Howell
from
looked
UNC.
all right.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a preseason
But
game.
yeah, he's still. He only started one game last year. He didn't play much. I mean,
No.
I mean-
Vikings.
It's tough to count the Vikings. I actually
It is.
forgot about the Vikings.
Me too.
They're really
Right here.
they're honestly a forgettable team.
Yeah. No,
But
I don't
they're
really
good.
ever think about
Yeah.
them.
I mean, yeah, down here, Titans, Jags.
Well, they picked up the rookie, right? To play next to Justin Jefferson. I forget his name.
Oh yeah, he just got caught for speed and going like
Yeah.
Jordan Addison.
Yeah,
Get
Addison,
him,
Jordan
yeah,
Addison.
yeah.
And they got T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah, it's
So
solid.
yeah,
tight end,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins has.
And honestly, that division isn't great. You got the Bears, Packers, and Lions.
Right,
Yeah,
They should win their division.
absolutely.
But
Probably
Packers. I don't think the
get them out.
yeah.
No Rodgers.
No Lazard, no Cobb,
Yeah.
no Adams. They still got Aaron
Jeez.
Jones. Yeah, they lost a lot.
Yeah.
They got. I do like Romeo Dobbs, and I like the
Yes.
Christian Watson.
Yeah,
Christian
Watson.
Watkins.
Wa-
Yeah,
Wa-
Watson.
yeah.
Watson.
He's-
Watson. Yeah, he's pretty.
He's
he,
pretty
had,
good.
he had a breakout towards the end of last
Yeah.
year. So that narrows it down a good bit.
I mean, we could probably count the Cowboys out because they make the playoffs, but never can't win a
I
playoff.
can't
game.
count them out.
I can't count them out.
Their
Like,
defense is.
And even their offense is solid,
stout,
but they
yeah,
just
offense is
get to the
good.
playoffs and can't do it.
Des caught that.
That changed the whole landscape
I
of the
don't.
Cowboys.
I don't know who else. Titans. I'm not very high on the
I
Titans.
had Cowboys at 6 on mine.
I'm not very.
Yeah, we'll
high on
definitely
the
keep them
Titans.
out then.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have Derrick Henry. I'm not a Tannehill fan.
I think that the Titans would have an amazing year if they can get Traylon Burks healthy.
Yes.
He just went out.
But I haven't
Right.
seen.
They got D-Hop.
Do got D-Hop now.
so
yeah.
I forgot. No, all right. I forgot. I
I kind of forgot about that too.
I
I'm pretty
forgot
sure they
about
still
D-Hop.
got Robert Woods.
I think so.
And those
yeah.
two guys can stretch
Yeah.
stretch a secondary.
Right.
You can't
I
bring
completely forgot about
I did
D-Hop.
too.
you can't bring them safeties down in the box to
Right.
stop Derrick Henry with them guys out there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So he should run wild this year.
And Vrabel's.
It takes a
Good
lot of
defensive
stress
coach.
off of Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can't count them out.
No.
But
No.
top 5 to 8, I don't believe so.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be them and the Jags going at it. And
I like
Yeah.
the Jags
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, Jag.
they're
I think
they're up and
Jag.
coming.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley looks good for the Jags right
And
now.
Trevor Lawrence has gotten better every year.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's
ever since they got rid of Old Urban.
all right. So
They
we're
were
down.
right outside my contenders as well.
So we're down the.
Is there any others that are obvious that we can throw away, or is this kind of like a solid list to?
I think
there-
everybody. I think all these teams have a case to be at least in the contender. I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just throw out any of these teams because they're,
We could throw out the Giants.
you know,
I'm kidding. I actually think the Giants are solid.
We come back to 4, go 5 through 8.
Yeah.
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 I like that.
Yeah, just throw some in that way we can look at it and
Right.
switch it if we need to.
Once again, I had the Cowboys in that 5 through 8 range.
I would.
It's kind of hard to keep them out of there.
Yeah,
just
I would
'cause
kind of like the Cowboys in that range.
they're an 11, 12 win team every year.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Ravens in that range too.
I'm
Just
looking
'cause-
at a lot of teams that
Last year they had a ton of injuries, which They always have a good defense.
Yeah,
Lamar got paid.
he did.
So I feel like,
Dobbins can stay healthy.
yeah. And they just went and got
Zay Flowers.
They got Zay
Yeah.
Flowers. He looks good.
Beckham.
Odell, if he can stay healthy, which
Yeah, well,
we haven't
that's-
seen it.
haven't
But
seen that since like 16.
they actually, this is the first year I've actually seen the Ravens try to go out and get
Yeah.
Lamar some
Right.
weapons. Because Mark Andrews is a stud
Yeah, he
at tight
is.
end. And they're always got a good run game, good offensive line.
That's my question mark with them is can their running back stay healthy?
Yeah. And it's they haven't proven it yet.
No, not at all.
Dobbins been hurt, but they
And
do.
Gus
They are
Edwards.
deep. They
Gus
are deep.
Gus Edwards, yeah.
They are deep at O-line.
I like
They're
defensively, they're bringing Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
They're going to be their lead middle, their middle linebackers.
They
That's a
are.
hell of a
Smith
that's
is-
a hell of a
yeah,
core.
it is.
Yeah, that's a good duo.
Yeah,
And they still got Peters and Humphrey,
they lost Peters. I believe he's in Oakland.
but they still
That
got
sounds
Humphrey.
They still have
Yeah.
Humphrey.
And he's a
Humphrey.
solid.
Yeah.
He's one of the better corners in the league.
Their defense is always good though. They always
Yeah.
turn. They always bring out. a
Oh,
play
always.
on
Ever
defense.
since I can remember, they
Yeah.
always had.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
Chargers, their offense is damn
Lethal.
good. Yeah.
I had them. I had them 5-8.
I could see.
My only question mark is Justin Herbert. It's my only question mark.
Yeah.
Same with the Bills. My only question mark with the Bills is Josh Allen.
Can
They both get a little too crazy and start. It's like
They
you're
get
playing
very-
Madden, just
very
mashing
erratic.
buttons.
Yeah, very erratic. It's
it's not look from well, it's coming from Stephen A. But it's not looking like Diggs is too happy in Buffalo right now. I don't know if that's
he
like
has
a
been all offseason.
I
I
don't know
heard
if
there was
that's-
rumors of it.
yeah. I don't know if that's a if it's true. Is that like a locker room issue, and that could carry
He's
over?
he's a big time player for them. I mean,
Yeah,
I want to say that he came out and
denied it.
yeah, he came out and actually attacked Stephen A. for those
Okay.
comments. So, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
just like a cover up or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I mean, it could be true.
Could be.
I
It
could
never
be
know
true, yeah.
Stephen
But one of those diva receiver kind of things. But
A. What do we think about the Saints? I didn't even really look at them. I don't know if they're really.
I don't see him on this.
I don't
I
see
don't
them in
either.
there. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
mean, Derek Carr's is
I think
he's
they.
a decent
I
quarterback, but
I do think the Saints will win the division,
yeah,
but they're
going up
in
against
a very bad
Yeah.
division. So
They're in the same as the Falcons, right?
Falcons.
Falcons, Panthers,
and
and
Buccaneers.
Bucks. Yeah,
I think the Falcons win. that
Falcons win the division.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I don't
full
think.
year Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
He'll
I don't
be-
think anybody in that
Bijan.
division is
Bijan.
really gonna. Oh,
He's gonna be-
Bijan's gonna be good.
Yeah,
All three of you guys mentioned the Jets.
Yes,
Is that safe to put on maybe our 5 through 8, or even as a placeholder or top 4?
I could put them right. We could put them
Just
there for now.
right now, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to say just because they've never played really yet.
but
I
it's,
mean,
it's
you got-
tough to count.
Yeah, you got Rodgers and
with
so-
all those. This I think
a
this is
lot
the
of
most
weapons.
weapons Rodgers ever had.
Yeah,
You
they
can
didn't
count
help
Dalvin
him.
Cook,
Yeah.
Brees Hall, and then all them receivers.
Yeah,
and they got a pretty good defense. I think.
Really good.
I was gonna say
Really
their
good
defense.
defense, yeah.
They got Sauce.
Sauce. Yeah,
So
I think the young guys. It seems like they put a little pep in Aaron Rodgers' step.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's got a fresh start too.
yeah,
He's ready to go.
and he's back with his old coordinator.
Yeah.
Hackett.
He got fired from
Hackett.
Denver. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that I think they're safe. They're on there somewhere. I don't know where.
That's a good spot. Either there or 4, like I said. We're fighting there.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else we can move off?
It's just tough.
It's so hard because I feel like they're all the
Like
same
they're around
level.
the same
yeah.
level.
10, 11 win team. Like Dolphins, if Tua,
I think
I believe in Tua. I think if he can stay
I think
healthy.
the Dolphins take a step back this year.
It's
Just
tough.
because
It's tough.
I don't know if Tua can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's the big question mark.
And granted, yes, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they can
Mm-hmm.
put up points in a hurry.
Their defense is
And their
crazy.
defense-
They got-
Their secondary
They got
is
Jalen
good,
Ramsey
man.
now.
Jalen Ramsey can get healthy.
I just don't know. Tua, them head injuries are scary.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And if he takes one big hit,
he could be done.
I mean, I don't
And
know. Who's their
can't
backup?
think-
I
was
don't
just
know
gonna
who
say, I
their
can't
backup
think
Matt
of his
White.
backup.
He's fighting
Oh,
concussions
dude
too.
from
Who
the
is it?
Jets.
Yeah, Matt White.
Oh, yeah.
He played good for the Jets when he
He
played,
did.
but that could have just been a
He's in concussion protocol right now.
well.
Oh,
So,
well, that's not good.
yeah. That room is a little.
little.
They gotta get some new helmets
Yeah.
or something down there.
All right.
I mean, the Lions. You got. I don't know if they're 5 through 8, but Dan Campbell. I love
You can't
that
count
man.
them out as
Yeah.
contenders.
I mean, Gino, how far can he lead the Seahawks?
I mean, they were a second round team last year,
Yeah.
and they got Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, they do. And
Granted, he's hurt
Metcalf.
now,
Yeah,
but
he's hurt.
I don't know. I would say. I don't think the Titans are. I keep remembering Silk saying D-Hop, and I keep forgetting D-Hop. I keep forgetting D-Hop's on the Titans.
He sneaks around
He's sneaky.
year to year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coos, I don't think the Giants are a contender for the Super Bowl.
I
If I would have to pick top 10,
They got a very good defense.
they do.
Their offense is getting better. That's
It is.
the
but
problem with the Browns for a little bit. They
I'm not a fan.
one bad year and
He
they
just doesn't have it in himself
I
to throw in the
don't.
pile.
one bad year and they just get rid of everything. You got to build.
I understand, but I'm
You gotta
looking at
build.
every other team, and I don't know what team I'd take.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
hold on to the
not-
Giants maybe for the 2 red squares.
Okay,
We'll just
okay,
hold on.
okay.
Keep on.
I'm not
keep
saying
on
they're going to
table.
win the Super Bowl this year.
let's
but
just keep.
people
his
don't have
hopes
faith
up.
in Daniel
Yeah.
Jones, and
We're gonna keep his hopes
I
up.
do-
It's going in this pile.
I have them at 11. I will say I have the Giants at 11.
Giants, I can live with
I had a feeling I was going to see Coos here today, and I can't lie, I had him at 10. And I went revised my list. I'm going back down to my list, and I was like, I forgot the Bills. So then I had to put the Bills in.
I'm not mad about it.
I had
Can't be
to,
mad
I had
about
to put
the
the Bills in. I'm like, I'm upset Coos today, but it's all right. I'm excited about Hyatt. I don't think there's a corner in the league that can.
No,
watch him.
he's had a pretty good camp. From
You guys got
preseason so far.
Saquon back.
Yeah, thank God.
Hell of a defense. You guys just picked up Simmons there.
Mm-hmm. For a 7th round pick, I'll take that all day.
Hey, yeah.
It's going to be a dogfight in the NFC
It
East
is.
this
It
year.
was last year. I mean, all the Eagles are.
I don't think
Way
anybody in the
above 'em,
East.
but-
I think Washington will finish last. I don't think they're going to be terrible.
Get 3
I don't
teams
think
in again, just like last year.
they got a good defense too. Washington. I mean, they're not going to be a pushover. I think the Eagles. Personally, I think the Eagles are by far
Oh,
the best
absolutely.
team. But I don't think there's a really like bad team in that division. Like, no chance.
Okay, so who are the 2 teams that you had for contenders? Let's see if we can find a common ground, some common teams to.
To win the Super Bowl?
No, just
As-
for these 2.
as your
So you're
contenders.
8, you're 9, and 10.
Once I see them all like this, it gets a little different.
I
know
had
Call me biased, but I'm putting the Giants and the Bills in there.
Giants and Bills.
I like it.
Robert.
okay. Let me think. I had Jacksonville, and I think I had Jacksonville and the Rams as my contenders.
Okay.
You have anything common with them?
I had Baltimore at 10, and at 9 I had San Fran.
Okay, so no one said
No
what.
one. Okay. Is there any? I don't even know. Do we move one of these teams up to the 4 spot, or do we? Is there anybody else out here? Because I'm with Silk. I really like the Niners roster. I'm not that sold on Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I mean,
Bills. I like the Bills, but Josh Allen is erratic, and I don't know if they really got anybody to help them. Like I don't know if they really improved at all.
yeah.
They brought in Dalton Kincaid. That gives him that double tight
Tight
end.
end.
Yeah.
He was pretty good tight end at Utah.
He was.
So they got another package. They brought in Damian Harris from the Patriots.
As another running
Another
back.
running back
Yeah,
with
Cook.
James Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they should be solid. It's all about
Can Allen not turn the ball over?
exactly.
Yeah.
Which
Exactly. Yep.
Then they have a good defense. The only thing I don't like about their defense is that they weren't able to retain Tremaine Edmonds.
yeah,
He's
He was
a
a
dog.
stud.
Yeah, he's a dog.
okay.
And they can't stop the Chiefs in 13 seconds?
So it sounds.
Is that
I
what
mean,
it was?
I mean, at least we're pretty set on our top 3, which is
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
we're set
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm not emotionally attached to the Steelers. I am a Steelers fan, but I mean, if you guys can give me an argument to keep them out of the top 4, I'm fine with that. We can move on with that. These Dallas, like I said, I had Dallas at 6, I had Jets at 5, and I had Steelers at 4. So any interchange in that is fine with me. I won't
Yeah,
oppose.
I mean, once you get past the top 3 that we have, it's just like
Yeah,
I feel like they're all interchangeable.
I think I might put the Jets at 4. Just because I don't know. looking at everybody here, I think Rodgers is the best quarterback out of everybody here, pure quarterback.
Yeah.
I can agree.
Yeah.
And
It's hard to disagree with that.
I would say out of everybody, they have probably one of the better defenses.
They do.
I would say Pittsburgh has a better defense than the Jets, but it's not that, and then maybe the Niners.
The Jets are really good. They have a really good defense because they're really good inside.
Yep.
In that front four.
Oh, man.
And their secondary is locked
Solid.
down. So
Yeah.
their defense is.
And I think weapons wise, they're young. They are young, but they have really good wideouts and now 2 good running backs.
Yeah.
And they have pretty good tight ends too at Conklin.
Conklin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I'm not sure if Uzama is still there or not.
I think he is. I think
it
he
might
is.
be.
So but the only thing that I think that's holding me back on the Jets is I haven't seen them play.
Right. Yeah.
But if you look at the paper,
yeah.
On paper.
they
yeah.
should
On
be.
paper.
I would probably put them at 4. But
If Kuz is okay with it, I can
The
accept
Jets at
that.
4? Yeah, why not?
okay,
Jets at 4, then for sure put Pittsburgh in the yellow.
I had Pittsburgh as a contender, so I wouldn't be mad putting them 5 to 8 right
No.
now.
I mean, Kenny Pickett is the only question mark, really.
That's my only question mark because
but
they did get better on the offensive
They
line.
did
I think
get a lot
Najee is an underrated running back.
Pickett got that dog in him. You know, he's
yeah.
he's a baller. So,
And
I mean,
you just can't count on Pittsburgh's defense.
We like to call him Kung Fu Kenny.
And that's the thing is I don't think the Steelers they can win games only scoring 17 points
Yeah.
just because their defense is that
yeah.
good.
Right.
and what Tomlin's never had a losing season.
Yeah.
So they're always they're always there.
And you do look at the top teams, Kansas City, Cincinnati, both them teams, Pittsburgh has a good defense, slow their offense down, and if they can run the ball with a
Yeah.
better offensive line, they can
Keep some
minimize
fog
having
up.
Mahomes
Yeah.
and Burrow on the field. I would like I
Yeah,
could
throw 'em up
settle
there.
with Pittsburgh in the 5 to 8 spot.
And you know who you can never go wrong with?
Who?
These local sponsors. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Wicked Waxing and Skincare. Wicked Waxing and Skincare is a locally owned small business located in Martins Ferry that is in the business of handling your business. They offer full body, facial, and Brazilian waxing at great prices. Check them out on social media. Their Facebook page has a list of all their services provided, how long each will take, and it includes pricing, which is super convenient. Friends, when you want professional service for your personal areas, look towards Wicked Waxing and Skincare. Once again, I'm happy to say this podcast is brought to you as well by Vargo's Cargo Moving Services. Every time I talk to Vargo, he has a move coming up. He's been doing everything lately from helping people move in and out of college, moving people upstate, even flying across the country and hauling customers' livelihoods back. If you're planning a move, look no further than Vargo's Cargo Moving Services. I've seen him move furniture. I've seen him move homes. I've seen this man move men. Now back to our NFL preseason episode. All right. Did we make any decisions on break? Are we still
Yeah, I think we
Did we?
decided on taking the Raiders out of contention.
Yeah.
Raiders completely
I
out?
think the Raiders are out of
Yeah.
contention. I do like because I really don't think
I don't think we're
I
going
don't
to
know
be
I don't know how
horrible, but-
much Jimmy G's an upgrade over Carr, if at all.
And that's a tough division.
And it's a tough division. So who else did you mention? The Lions.
Lions. Yeah, I don't.
I like the
I do
like
too.
the direction of the
I do
Lions.
too, but
I do like them.
and
But
that is a weaker division now with Rodgers gone. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going up against
Minnesota.
probably just the Vikings.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would you rather have? Who is better, the Vikings or the Lions?
Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm
But
probably
it's a
taking the
dogfight.
Vikings.
They
They
Yeah,
did lose
absolutely.
Dalvin Cook.
They did, but who's their back?
They got Justin Madison and
Yeah,
something Madison.
Yeah.
And they do have Jefferson.
Jefferson, yeah, and Thielen still, and
And I would probably trust. This is weird to say. I would probably trust Kirk Cousins over Goff,
I don't know though.
but I don't know that for a
Yeah.
fact. But I
They
just
seem to
don't-
play pretty
They're
equal.
pretty-
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Lions
probably.
opening up the
I'd
season.
probably lean to the Vikings over the Lions. All right,
yeah,
so we can get the Lions out
Awesome.
of there. I think they're close though. I wouldn't be surprised if they are in the contender range.
I would say in the midst of this discussion, with forgetting about the Vikings and how forgettable they can be, I would like to swap out my contender, San Fran, and swap it for Minnesota
Minnesota.
Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah,
Minnesota and Baltimore,
I
my
like that.
contenders.
Okay.
And that's odd to say because San Fran's a hell of a team.
They are.
Like
But
if
There's
you
so
look at
many
their,
weapons
I
on
mean, they got
offense.
McCaffrey, Debo,
Defense.
Ayuk,
Kittle.
and their
Yeah.
defense are
Yeah.
Kittle. Their defense is loaded.
Yeah.
Do you consider San Fran a contender? Or can we toss them
I
out?
do consider
Okay,
San
Yeah.
Fran.
we'll keep
But
them in a little bit then.
I'm on with Silk. The only if they had, I'm not even putting it bad on Purdy. If they had any other if they had like an average quarterback, if they had like a Stafford, they're in my top 4.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Purdy was good game
he was
manager
really
last year.
good.
I mean,
he
but
was.
teams now had a whole offseason to prepare for him.
That was
He's
my
coming
exact
back
point.
off an injury.
Yeah.
And he did have a good. That's 8 games, and it's hard to be like he's going to come out and do the same thing, if not better. Coming off an injury,
And
NFL
I
defense is preparing for him.
I seen it with Duck Hodges. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, Mason Rudolph go in there, got him a
Right.
couple.
Yeah.
it's
But
Yeah.
it's the NFL. They catch up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
I don't like.
shout out Colton McKivitz real quick. UL grad's probably going to be starting offensive
has a
line
chance,
for
yeah.
the
I
saw
49ers.
that.
Yeah. So
He is starting on the depth chart.
good for him.
I would take out. I'm not real high. I was gonna say maybe Seattle.
Yeah, I think out of these teams, I mean Seattle. I mean, still we got Titans.
Okay,
and-
let's go. Let's go this in a divisional route. They're by themselves. They're by themselves. They're here. Dolphins are with
Dolphins
the Bills.
With the Bills, yeah.
Chargers are by themselves, and the Niners are
Yeah.
with Seattle and the Rams. Let's go
Okay,
who we
yeah.
would rather take out of the division. Would you rather have the Bills or the Dolphins?
I'll take the Bills.
Bills.
I would take the Bills. So
So
we'll
it's a lot
slide
easier to
them
look at it this
down
way.
here.
Yeah.
Jacksonville or Tennessee?
Jags, I think.
I would probably lean
Forget
toward.
about
I know.
He's a game changer.
But I would probably lead toward.
I like Jackson.
I
do
like
too.
Jacksonville
Yeah,
more.
Jacksonville's headed in the right
Okay,
direction.
so we'll slide them down here. Now this is Arizona. Okay, Arizona's bad.
Yeah.
Out of that, I would say roster-wise, the Niners are the best. Quarterback-wise, the Rams are probably the best with Stafford.
Man.
I'd probably say the Niners are the best out of those teams.
Niners are just so loaded that I feel like it almost doesn't matter who the quarterback
Yeah.
is as long as he can get them the ball. And
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't see. I would all right. Well, would we rather have the Rams or the Seahawks?
probably Rams.
I don't know how good. I don't really know the Rams defense since they got rid of Rams. I know they have Aaron Donald, who's
Right.
ridiculous. Seattle has a really good offense. Do I believe in Geno having another good year?
Right. He had a
I would probably lean towards the Rams with Stafford and Kupp coming back. What do you think? So
They gave up Allen Robinson. I'm not sure who they replace him with. I'm not.
I
I'm
don't
not-
really know. I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, I have no idea.
looking at the Niners. We're basing off last year too, seeing it, but Niners probably are better than
Okay.
those
Well,
two teams.
let's slide these two down here. Okay, so that's all the divisions.
I would absolutely say the Buffalo Bills have to be top 8.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, let's
All
throw
right.
them up in there.
Even with the question with Allen, they're still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like
He's still a great quarterback.
Yeah,
even
it's
though
not
he
like
does
he's a
those
bad
things,
quarterback.
they
Yeah.
still win games, but
Yes. Okay.
It's just crunch time. It's crunch time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
Crunch
just
time.
wiping these. I don't know if I'd take the Rams over all these teams.
It's hard to wipe the Dolphins.
Okay.
It
I'd
is.
leave the Dolphins. I don't think.
You probably wipe this at least Seattle and Tennessee, in
Okay.
my opinion.
I do like their moves, but I don't know if I'd take them over. Like, I don't know if I'd take Tennessee over the Chargers, the Ravens, the Niners.
Treylon Burke being healthy
Would
is
help.
big for the
Would
Titans.
definitely help. I don't even know if I'd take I don't know. I honestly don't think the Rams. I had them.
Yeah.
I had them in my contender, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know who's on their defense besides Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I don't either.
So all right, we'll wipe them. No one else had them in contention either. Okay, so
The numbers are thinning.
we have
They
3
are.
spots
This is
and we
good.
have
This is
7
what we
teams.
need.
Chargers. I think the Chargers should be good. They got that the kid out of TCU. Is that Quentin
Quentin
Johnson.
Quentin
Yeah,
Johnson.
Quentin Johnson.
He's like what 6'5".
He's a burner,
huge.
yeah.
With Keenan Allen and
Keenan
they
Allen.
still have Mike Williams
Mike
too.
Yeah,
Williams.
Mike Williams.
Eckler.
Eckler.
All right, they're solid.
And Bosa on defense. I
If he
mean,
can stay healthy.
Do they still have
healthy.
Do they still have Khalil Mack too?
they got to. I don't remember him going
Yeah,
anywhere
so,
else.
I mean,
still have
he's starting to slow down a little bit.
Derwin
He's
James.
Yeah, Derwin James is tough.
Yeah.
I think
For me, it's between Baltimore, Chargers, Vikings, and Dolphins for that last spot in the top 8. I
in
don't
the
know
top
what-
8.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know how
I'm
you
not
guys
mad
feel about
about that. I'm not mad about that. I would probably lean Baltimore,
I'm thinking either Baltimore or San Fran.
and you're as the 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll slide them in there. I would. Well, there's 5, and we got 3 spots left for the top 8. So there go the Giants. Oh, I knew we'd get there.
Held
eventually.
strong.
You planned that out.
I played it
You
perfect.
planned that out.
Hey, what do I do? You take the Browns out, I take
This
the Giants.
just means they're going to surprise everybody.
Hey, I wouldn't.
Can't wait.
You know, I would love to see it.
Can't wait.
For you, Coos, I'd love to see the Giants in. All right, we're down to our 5 for what? 3 spots.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah. So we're trying to fill an 8 spot. Oh.
I would lean. All right.
I mean, San Fran's offense is just so good.
Weapon wise.
Yeah, that's.
I think they got to be in, not in 8, in there somewhere. I think they got to be in there. Out of those 3 teams, I would say, oh my gosh.
I mean,
I'm taking the Chargers out.
That's what I was leaning towards the Chargers.
Yeah.
If out of the Chargers, Vikings, and Dolphins, I would lean Chargers. Personally.
taking them out.
No, as one of
as
these.
top-
I would say those 3
Okay.
teams are better than those 2.
Do you think any of those 2 need to stay in?
But I do like the Vikings. I do.
I like them both, but
and I
mean,
like the Dolphins.
Kirk Cousins gets in the playoffs, and he's like the
Yeah.
Cowboys. They just can't get it done.
I'm kind of thinking teams I think could win the Super Bowl. And I think all them teams have a chance. Pittsburgh would be my least personally, and that's strictly off of
Bias.
that's strictly off
Blind
of quarterback.
bias.
Yeah,
It's strictly off of quarterback. And I would say the same with, I don't know if Dak. I'm not sold on Dak.
Like
Everybody
Zeke,
else,
they don't have to worry
Bills,
about feeding
Jets,
Zeke anymore. They just feed Paul. Or,
yeah. Bills, Jets, Bengals, Eagles, Chiefs all have great quarterbacks, great teams. I would say Pittsburgh's defense can win them a crap ton of games. And if Pickett does develop like I think he can, and he does got good weapons,
right.
I think they definitely have a chance. I think Dallas has a chance. And I would say these 3 teams have a chance. Silk, I agree with Silk. If Herbert shows up, they got some weapons and their defense has stars.
Right.
They're solid on. They're really
They
solid
are.
on defense.
Baltimore is just similar to Pittsburgh. It's hard to bet against them because their culture is great.
Best kicker in the
Niners, yeah.
Texas. Shout out Texas.
I hate Justin Tucker. He breaks my heart so many times. I tell you what though, I'll take him 6th-round fantasy kicker every year.
Every
He
year.
ain't missing nothing. And then Niners, I think their roster is just ridiculous.
It is. It's loaded.
So I wouldn't be mad with those 3 here being somewhere in there. I do like the Vikings, and Dolphins. My question mark is Tua.
Two is my
Yeah,
only question mark. And Jalen Ramsey staying healthy, obviously.
Yes, because if he stays healthy, that's
Their secondary.
our second.
No,
They still have
yeah.
Xavier Howard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, their secondary's gonna be good.
They
That's
got.
another
They
team.
picked up Bradley Chubb at the end of last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
So I mean,
Come off
that's
the edge. That's to me they're kind of like San Fran. If
Vikings-
quarterback can get those guys the ball, it's
this
game
The
over.
Vikings. How's their defense? I don't really know their defense.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss. I wouldn't
Daniel
mind.
Jones lit them up.
I
in the
wouldn't mind
playoffs
moving
last
the
year.
Vikings here because I would take the Dolphins over the Vikings.
I'm not upset at that.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, so I wouldn't. These are 4 for here. Who would you put at 8? Because
Yeah, top of
or
those 4.
top 8. I'd
I'm
say.
between the Niners and the Ravens.
Okay, Silk.
The Chargers or the Ravens.
Okay. We all had the
Two out of
Ravens.
three,
We
yeah.
all had the Ravens in there. Okay. So you had Chargers, you had Niners as your 8. Those were my 2 contenders.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that. Dolphins,
Dolphins
Oh,
being
Dolphins
a-
the one.
I would say the
Still
Dolphins
being
would be
a
out.
top 10
I'd be
team.
okay with this.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I go with my gut there. I had San Fran at first.
So
All right, for our listeners, we got top 4: Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets. Teams 5 through 8, we have Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Baltimore Ravens. And the 2 contenders that might pull off the upset is San Fran 49ers and Los Angeles Chargers. We're going to post this to our social medias, and if you guys have if you want to debate on that, you have a problem with that, let us know, and
can't wait to get roasted.
I know.
we'll definitely come back like middling of the season, see how this changes,
Yeah.
see if we take
A
any
few
out.
weeks in, we'll see.
I hope I hope Brock Purdy just
Lights it up.
lights it up. Honestly, I would like to see it.
What
Because-
They're a fun team to watch
They
when
are
they're
a fun team
rolling.
to
So,
watch.
I mean,
I'd have to eat my words.
Yeah.
Come back
Hey,
here.
I'm with you. I'm not sold on him right now.
Get a
What's,
birdie
um,
pie. Yeah.
What's your guys' sleeper picks for fantasy this year? Who's your point? Who's your
I
point
haven't played
scorer?
fantasy in years.
See, I played. I haven't had my
I don't
draft
even
yet.
know.
I don't know if I want to give away my secrets.
It's
What do you have in your
definitely
draft?
It's I don't know.
I was gonna say this don't come out till Tuesday.
When
You
Mark-
might be able
when
to.
Next
Marcus sets
Tuesday.
it up or
Next
something.
Tuesday. MVF
Oh,
coming
um,
next Tuesday.
One of my
Oh yeah, you got
sleepers.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I would say it definitely shifted. My draft strategy has always been running back.
Yeah.
But I would say it definitely shifted for the past couple years to a receiver league. So
Yeah.
It is a receiver.
it's tough to count out Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. I always do take a running back early because I don't think there's many great
Especially
ones.
in a PPR league. I mean,
Yeah.
McCaffrey's going to catch passes.
Eckler.
Saquon,
Eckler's not even that good,
yeah.
but he's a good. I think it's one that might slip to a later. I don't know how high. I think Garrett Wilson with Rodgers
He's
could
gonna
put
be-
up big numbers. I think he could put up big numbers.
Put up big numbers last year.
Yeah, and with
Offensive rookie
I
of
don't
the
even
year.
know. I don't even.
The
know
Jets
the heck-
had offensive and defensive.
I don't even know
rookie of
who
the
the
year.
heck. I could see. I sound like a high state homer, which I am, but Olave with Carr, a better quarterback.
be,
He had a good
yeah.
numbers last year.
My big sleeper is Hyatt with
With the
Daniel
Giants.
Jones. Yeah,
That's a good. I do like.
Deep ball
I
for
like
that.
Waller with the
Yeah,
Giants.
that's a big
too.
pickup for them.
I don't know if there's really any other like.
Travis Kelsey.
He's always a
Dang,
stud.
Kittle.
Yeah.
Who would be a sleep? I'm trying to think. Sleeper.
If you got on DraftKings and all those teams are a crazy underdog to win the Super Bowl, who you putting your money on?
Oh,
This team's in this pile right here.
Teams in the pile that is outside
I'm
that
gonna
top
Pick
10.
the one right off the top, the New York Football Giants.
sleeper to. Yeah,
I might
Cleveland
do it
Browns.
tonight.
I tell you what, the Cleveland. I would lose my mind if the Browns. I want to say the Browns, but realistically,
I have 3 for you.
What's that?
I have 3 that I would say all are neck and neck.
What's
If
that?
I had to pick out of that pile,
just a
I would say, and this isn't to make buddies with these guys. I would say the Browns. I've spoke
we got a chance.
I spoke greatly about the Browns all offseason. I think they're slept on. It should be a really good division, be a dogfight this year. Giants, same way. They had some great offseason acquisitions.
They did.
And their defense looks amazing. It should be dogfight in that division. And my third would be the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Ooh, that'd be a sleeper there.
I want to see Fields succeed.
That
so
isn't
bad.
a great division too. And hey, you get in Chicago in December, January.
Yeah, who knows? Like when we have the next episode, we might be switching
Yeah.
the Bears up to the.
I
green section.
honest, I do like the Browns because I do think if you look at their roster, if Watson plays like he did in Houston, their upside is
Yeah.
ridiculous. They They could win the division.
Yeah.
I believe that.
The
But they
best
could
running
also
back in the game.
they could also be last in
The
the
Browns.
division.
Yeah.
They could the Browns or the Browns.
The best thing you guys did was get rid of Hunt, but that's also a gift and a curse because he took some carries from Chubb, which
Yeah.
maybe kept Chubb
Healthy.
healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fresher legs.
They also
you guys
kept the ball
were
in Chubb's hands.
exactly in key situations.
Yeah.
It's like
So good.
it's so frustrating watching Browns.
Oh,
games.
I know.
I love it, but I hate it. Like as a football fan,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
Give him
But
the
as a
ball.
Steelers
Doesn't
fan,
make any
I'm like, just yes, yes.
I don't know how many times I just screamed at the TV. Give Nick Chubb the football,
Yeah.
please.
I've seen being an avid Twitter guy. I've seen why the hell isn't Nick Chubb getting the ball
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Like I've tweeted it many times. I've seen guys. What the hell, Nick Stefanski is like.
Yeah.
That's the Browns' biggest.
I would say a sleeper for me would be Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I don't know why. I think last year getting in the playoffs and having that the wild game with the Chargers, and it built. I feel like they're young and it got them a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So I do like Jacksonville. Maybe just I don't know. It's not a great division. You get in the playoffs, anything can happen. I think they have
They
a
got
chance
some
to.
offensive weapons.
I wouldn't mind. I could see them just it's a snowball chance, but I wouldn't mind. Hey, I'll throw a buck on
But they got to
Jacksonville
go through all the teams on this list.
in the
and
AFC's.
There's a lot of AFC teams.
Honestly, I do. Honestly, the Giants are a good pick because I do think the NFC is fairly weak. Personally,
they got
the Eagles and Cowboys,
Eagles,
and
yeah.
I like. Let's see, one.
Eagles.
We have
Cowboys.
2 NFC teams in the top 8.
Yeah.
We only have 3 NFC teams on this list.
Has
And
there
I would-
ever? Oh, sorry, cut your
Yeah, there you
wisdom. Has there ever been a playoff with 4 teams from the same division?
I don't.
Did the AFC North do it?
The AFC North and the NFC East has a
Good,
great
yeah.
chance of doing that this year, but
I
I don't know if it's mathematically.
Because they play. Yeah, I don't know if they
'Cause that'd
would
be-
almost eliminate each other.
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Is there three wild card teams make it right? There's
Three
yeah.
teams from a division. We've seen that,
right,
but 4 would be
Yeah, now
pretty
because
crazy.
now there's
so you always have
17
you have the division winner.
and now there's
getting
3
in there.
wild card teams.
So yeah,
There's
I
Matt-
mean,
Man.
yeah, it's,
There's a chance. I would say I could see.
that'd be insane.
I could also see NFC. I'd like an NFC team to make it. I could see the
Lions, the Vikings,
I
Lions.
could see the Vikings somehow. We Vikings were one of the last teams we eliminated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see the
Yeah.
Vikings making
had a good year last year.
again, NFC isn't like loaded
Right.
with quarterbacks. You look at the quarterbacks alone. AFC's got Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar,
Allen,
Allen,
Kung
Rodgers,
Herbert.
Herbert, Watson. What'd you call him? Kung Fu.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Kung Fu Kenny. I mean, it's just loaded.
Russell Wilson. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, so I could see the Vikings if they get in the playoffs, they could make some noise.
yeah.
All right, viewers, that's our list. Get on our social media and confront us about it. Before I send these guys off, this is a local podcast. I have a local question. Now, if our listeners know anything about us we've been around the block when it comes to pickup basketball games.
Yeah.
What court in the Ohio Valley is your favorite place to get a group of guys together and play pickup basketball?
It's changed so many times over
Yeah.
the years.
I know. Hooping down Shady Side, they got a nice. I haven't
got
been
nice
there in a while, but they have a nice outdoor court.
Where's
Shady Side
the one we used to hoop at? Is Raylan, Tiltonsville?
Yorkville. It would be
Yorkville.
Warren
I
Township.
I think they
Park.
redid that too.
Double rims down there. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah, double rim.
yeah.
St. John's is always a good time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
That's-
St.
that's a
John's.
Or up at the hill at Martin's Ferry School. Those are the
Oh.
most unforgiving rims I've ever
double
played
rim
on.
and it's
It's
windy.
windy.
Yeah. Shoot
Very
a three. It just,
strong conditions
Yeah,
up
you have
there.
no idea where it's going.
Yeah, I would say Shady. I'd like Shady Side.
Shady Side
Shady
got
Side.
nice outdoor courts.
I haven't really hooped.
But yeah,
over-
Yorkville Park's nice.
I don't think I've really hooped in like Wheeling or anything like
Yeah.
the island or anything.
I will tell you what. There's the Elks over where they built the turf at.
Okay.
They have a basketball court behind there. It's very underrated. I never
Really?
see anyone there, but it's a really nice court.
Huh? I've
didn't
never
even know.
No.
I'll tell you, I was at Betty Zane a couple weeks ago. Just being in the Ferry basketball court, beer garden.
They need
It's
to-
a shame.
They need to bring it
The
back.
rims are
They do,
hanging
yeah.
there. It's
Yeah, they don't even
It's
have
sad.
nets.
That's all
already.
I've
Yeah,
seen, yeah.
it's ridiculous.
When I was coming up, barely any standing room, pickup games
Yeah.
at Martins Ferry Courts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it was packed down there.
Yeah.
Guys and gals.
You would
Just
it was
come
like stuff
down.
you would see off like and one videos. Like the whole crowd got into it.
I wish they brought that tournament back.
Yeah, that'd be.
That was
That
that'd have been.
What was it? Is it 3-on-3, 4? How'd they do it?
I think that was
It's 5-on-5.
It was
It was
5-on-5.
Yeah. They would bring teams from like what,
everywhere.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Cleveland, Canton, Columbus.
Yeah.
2 or 3 Steubenville teams.
Yeah,
and
it was
Moundsville,
Yeah.
crazy.
Bellsville.
It was good. Like I remember, I was little.
Oh yeah, that was
And
really.
I would drive by. I'm like, look at all these
Yeah.
people. And I was like, holy.
And then every other year, all those people would scatter.
Yeah.
Right at the end. That was bad.
It got
And,
heated. That's
it hasn't been the same since
No.
they took that Betty Zane out. of
Yeah.
there. It's been,
No, yeah. Betty Zane is.
I think they had one year they did that softball.
Yeah.
Yeah, mush ball,
That,
yeah.
that was actually cool. But
Yeah.
they took it out the very next
Right.
year, so it was
Because
nothing
they don't even
stuck.
really have like. I remember going down there. It was like a mini carnival. Like there was
Yeah.
rides everywhere.
Now they just
Yeah.
got a bunch of
Now
inflatables.
it's like, yeah, a couple inflatables.
We're not playing on them, but
No, but just for like,
right.
like
they
the
got a cornhole
atmosphere.
tournament, but
yeah, it's
It's sad for your kids. Like,
Yeah.
you got to take your kids to, another city so they
Yeah.
can,
yeah.
get on the can't get on the gravitron
so they can
anymore.
play, so they can play pickup basketball. Or,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, it's-
You guys want to be in your flag league this year?
I
Top of the
don't know if
complex?
our
I don't
team's
know.
doing it, but
I hope they are.
we never beat you.
You had a dominating team, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silk
The
Steam's
Silk
always
team.
dominates.
Good.
I remember the last time we played Silk, it was like 25 degrees, wind blowing.
It's a great game.
It was freezing.
It was fun playing
freezing.
outside,
It
and
was.
then-
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the rest were like, we ain't going back out there. Like, well, you're not getting paid. He's like, I'm leaving. Like, well, I guess we got no pay.